Hello, and welcome to the Unpacked and Empowered Plus Finances podcast, a space where we dive into personal growth, financial empowerment, and real stories from fellow newcomers navigating life in Canada. This podcast is your go to for self improvement tips, financial literacy, and authentic conversations with inspiring individuals, whether they're building businesses, managing careers, or sharing their expert insights to uplift our communities.
I'm your host, Marianne Agudo, a licensed life accident and sickness insurance advisor, and I'm based in New Brunswick. I'm also licensed in Ontario, and I help individuals and families, especially fellow newcomers, understand their options and protect their financial future. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. The information shared in this podcast is for general education purposes only. It's not meant as a personal financial advice. For guidance tailored to your situation, please speak to a licensed insurance advisor. So let's break it down. What exactly is term life insurance? So imagine you're renting a safety net for a specific number of years, like let's say 10 years, 20, or 30 years, and that's term life insurance. You pay a monthly or yearly fee, and this is called a premium. And then in return, the insurance company promises to pay a lump sum of money to someone you choose, called your beneficiary, if you pass away during that time. And what can your loved ones do with this money? They can pay for living expenses, funeral costs, mortgage or rent, or even your children's education. But if you're still alive after that term, let's say 20 years and nothing happens, thank God, the coverage ends. It's like car insurance. If you didn't make a claim, there's no payout. But why would someone get term life insurance? It's simple, affordable, and useful during specific seasons of life, like when you're raising your kids or paying off a mortgage or any debts. Let's say you're a parent of two young kids, you and your spouse are working, but you're still growing your savings. So you have a mortgage and your kids will be financially dependent on you for the next 15 to 20 years. So then a 20-year term policy could make sure that if anything unexpected happens, your children's needs are still covered. It gives you peace of mind without costing too much month to month. That's what term life insurance is for, to protect the people you love while building your life. Now, what is a renewable term? Some term policies come with a renewable option, and that means that when your policy ends, say after 10 years, you can renew it without having to take another medical exam. So, this is helpful because, for example, even if your health has changed, but you still want to keep some coverage, you can still use the insurance. However, keep in mind that the premium will usually go up when you renew because by then you're older and the insurance becomes more expensive with age. Another feature to look for is convertibility. If your policy is convertible, you can switch your term policy to permanent life insurance later on, again without a medical exam. So let's say you bought a term plan in your 30s and now in your 40s you've had a health scare. With convertibility, you can lock in permanent coverage even if you're no longer as healthy as before. It's like having a backup option without starting from scratch. Now, why would someone choose term insurance over permanent insurance? You might ask. Good question. So, permanent insurance covers you for life and builds cash value, but it's a lot more expensive. Most people only need insurance for a season of life, when their kids are young, their debts are high, and they're still growing their emergency savings. Now, once your mortgage is paid, your children are independent, and you've built your retirement fund, you might not need a big insurance policy anymore. And that's why families choose term insurance, again, because it's affordable, it covers the years you need it most, and it still gives you options for renewal or conversion. Now, if this helped you understand term insurance a little bit better, share this episode with a friend or a loved one, especially someone who's new to Canada and wants to understand their options clearly and confidently. If you'd like to chat or ask questions privately, feel free to reach out to me through my website, marianneagudo.com, or on social media. When you do that, there's no pressure, no sales pitch, just a conversation. Once again, thanks for joining me today. Remember, financial security starts with understanding, and little by little, you can build the future you came here for. This is Unpacked and Empowered Plus Finances podcast. I'm Marianne, and I'll see you in the next episode.